Hey YouTubers, I'm a happy man. All that cranking and all that confusion here, I like to think I'm pretty slick on this stuff. I've worked on it all my life, but this one really whooped me. And long story short, it was current loss, electrical leak, I guess you'd call it. And I know there's more terminology that nails it down, but I can't think of the right word. But anyway, plug wire with cracks in it inside of a stainless steel sheath. One of them fancy sealed plug wires it had originally had been eliminated a long time ago, but only half of the jacket had been cut off. The rest going in behind the flywheel, in behind the points plate, or the coil plate. The points are on the outside on a big old coiler. But the part in there was all cracked up, and the laminate on the coil was all cracked up. So I took two-part epoxy, made a big, used a whole tube of two-part epoxy, mixed it all up, painted the whole, broke off all of the loose shellac or coating off of the coil that would come off, so that I'd, have a chance of getting by with a coil that was really should have been thrown away. Found a steel plug wire with steel inside of it. Couldn't find a copper one here at home, so I used what I had. Took a steel plug wire, coated the coil real good, smoothed it down with my finger. It's a quick setting JB or Harbor Freight cheap two-part clear epoxy. Did away with the kill wire and the kill switch that used to be on the shroud, because at this point I was sick of fooling with it and I didn't want to take any more chances. You start feeling bad when you're so damn sore from cranking that you wonder, you start feeling stupid after a while. But this one sort of whooped me, and I'm not used to owning up to that, but hey, let's call a spade, as they'd say. We ran this 8 days back 15 years ago when we had a big ice storm. It's 3,000 watts, it weighs a friggin' ton. I made that little framework and put some Harbor Freight $5 wheels on it. Let's see, where is the nomenclature? It's all right here. That's what motor it is. Holds two quarts of oil. Got the big batwing oil pan. Got a fuel pump with a primer arm on it that I made a diaphragm for last night. I took a diaphragm out of a big old hand pump, a Tokam gas pump that you pump by hand, like for filling bulldozers and backhoes and stuff. Took one of them round diaphragms and cut the center out of it, like pulling the middle out of a pork chop, got the good part, and took my old diaphragm, unbraided the pull arm in the fuel pump, just took a punch and knocked the pull arm out of it. Took a whole leather puncher and punched a hole in that diaphragm piece from the Tokam hand pump. Rebraided the arm back through the Tokam gasket, or the Tokam diaphragm rubber, and then marked around the old diaphragm with an ink pen, punched those 4 holes, cut the outside down. Pumps like a you-know-what. Works good. So lately I have, fixed the recoil was chattering, epoxied the coil, removed original kill switch, replaced steel wrapped plug wire with steel wire, but not the wrap anymore, not the sealed plug. Made a new carburetor bowl gasket out of the good kind of cork gasket material. Set the float where it's level, where the bowl will fill up a little bit more before it shuts off. And made the fuel pump diaphragm and put the little anti-rattle spring. Made it out of a spring that actually pushes brushes up in a little electric motor to keep the throttle shaft from fluttering. All right. Freaking high. I'm one happy man. Put that baby away and hope I never need it. The cool thing about it having a fuel pump is I've got this extra hose with a strainer on it. I can drop that down in a 5-gallon can plug that in where on the fuel pump, and never have to shut it down. Throw it down in a 5-gallon pail of gas and pick right up where I left off on the other pail, and never have to shut down, never have to slow down. So, the type thing, I hope I don't need it, but if I do, by gosh, I got it ready to roll. I'm a happy man. John Wade's Motorbikes on YouTube, or Wade Made Motorized Mayhem. Thanks for watching, folks. Bye-bye.